Hey friends, it's your girl Icy here again, this time with a recipe for sausage and fried cabbage. I actually just started liking fried cabbage, so let's get into it. So here's our head of cabbage. It's a really good piece of cabbage, and we are going to first peel off the outer leaves. So that one you see there, and then the other one there. So if you guys are anything like me, I grew up watching Rachel Ray with my mom, them 30-minute meals, and she always had a garbage bowl on the side of her while she cooked. And I really appreciate that concept because who likes running back and forth to the trash? I got me an electric trash can just so I don't have to touch it, but I still don't want to keep running back and forth to it. So I suggest getting yourself a garbage bowl. Here I'm just showing you guys that the cabbage has a core and it goes all the way up into it. I'm just going to slice into the cabbage. Slicing it right in half, and you'll now see the core. This is the core. It goes all the way up into the cabbage. I'm just going to remove that. So cutting a V shape on either side of the head of cabbage, and then I do like a slight slit at the bottom of the core, and then I just go in and pull it out. So as you can see, removing that hard core was super easy to remove. I just literally pulled it right out after I made those slits. So now I'm just examining, making sure I got all of the hard bits out of that side of the cabbage, and I'm going to go on to the other piece. So now that I have that removed, here's a little trick. Some people don't have a big enough pot to hold the whole head of cabbage. So what I do is make my cabbage two different sizes. I'll cut one size larger, and you'll see that here, like in larger pieces and larger chunks, because I can add that preferably first. So that way those larger pieces will cook down all at the same time. And then you'll see me cut the other side in kind of a shredding style, because then I can add that last, and since they're smaller than the bigger chunks, they'll cook at the same time frame. You get what I mean? You know what I mean? I hope you guys following that. It's kind of my thought process, you know? So here I am shredding the other side of cabbage. Now, that's a nice trick and all, but what's funny is that my pot is going to hold all my cabbage. So in this sense, my trick don't work for me. So I just made it two sizes for nothing. But I'm actually going to end up liking the texture that it gave me with some big pieces and some small pieces. Because I do like my cabbage like thoroughly cooked through and thoroughly fried through. And I do like some of it really, really crunchy. So it gave me a nice little texture blend. So now I'm just adding all my cabbage into a large mixing bowl. And then I'm going to cover it with some cold water to clean it. So you guys have definitely saw me cut pepper before. This is just another way I do it. So cut the top off, and I'm going to push out the stem. Boom, gone, done. It doesn't work all the time, but it works sometimes. So this one was easy. I'm then going to grab the pit out of the middle. I'm guessing it's a pit. Take out all that white stuff that's in there. Tap the bottom of it, and all those seeds that I don't want in my food will drop into my garbage bowl. So cutting the bottom. And then slicing through my pepper to get the rest of the whites out, and then I'm going to chop it up. Remember that one time I talked about how when I be recording these videos, I be tripping? Look what I just did. Why am I cutting the pepper from the back end? I'm like, why does this feel so uncomfortable? Oh, Icy, because you're tripping. What did I do? I put my hand over the knife to cut. Yo, I really be tripping in these videos. I finally got it together, and yeah, let's get this pepper up correctly now. Ay, ay, ay. So I don't know about y'all, but I'm a planner, and I like to work smarter, not harder. So I'm making gumbo in a couple of days, and I'm going to need some peppers. And I don't need all these peppers for this sausage and cabbage tonight. So I'm going to cut the whole pepper, put half in a bowl to put into my cabbage and sausage, and then use the other half, place it in a storage container to save for my gumbo in a couple of days. Listen, get it done. Yes, we are using my favorite trifecta. That is the yellow, orange, and red bell pepper. Here I am just showing you guys how I do it again. Taking out that centerpiece, turn it upside down, and getting all those seeds out of the pepper, excuse me. And also, this is another example of how it's easy sometimes, and it's not easy the next time. See? So that didn't pop out this time for me. So I had to cut around it and get all that pepper. No, we do not waste food over here, okay? Okay. Y'all know the drill. Slice it open, remove the white part, chop it down. We're going to do the exact same thing with this oddly shaped red pepper as well. Here you guys just see me dividing them up into what I'm using tonight and what I'm going to use a couple days for my gumbo. We're also going to add in some onion to this trifecta of peppers. And you'll also see me chopping some garlic in a little bit. The one thing about this page is that, yes, I'm making content. Yes, I love cooking. Yes, I want to make y'all a dish that I love to make. However, I'm also going to live my life how I live it. Meaning, I'm not going to be buying all these different ingredients just to make y'all dishes, to show y'all on YouTube without it being like smart, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna buy me a big behind thing of peppers, and I'm gonna use those peppers for 3 dishes. Maybe we're gonna have 3 different things with peppers in it this week. Period. Y'all, I searched high and low for this bacon. My mom gave me a couple of slices because I didn't want to go buy a whole pack, and she buys it in bulk, so I took like 6 from her. But I couldn't find it. I'm like, where's bacon at? Where's bacon at? It was in the freezer. So this bacon is stone hard frozen. All meshed together, hard to cut, as you can see, and literally frozen. I just was hacking away at it. And I'm like, I don't have time for it to defrost, so hopefully when I throw it in this pan to cook down, it cooks down properly and does its thing, you know? Ciao. It's a mess. Not me in the camera looking crazy. Ay. Fucking with this bacon. So I finally get it all cut. I just want to show you guys how it was literally built for tough. Like, it was not coming apart at all. Ciao. So next up is our sausage. I am using Polish kielbasa sausage, and I just cut it in the middle, and then I cut each side on a diagonal. I personally like variety, so I actually sliced this one in half and then diced those up as well. Adding butter to my favorite pot, and getting it hot, and then adding some olive oil. I'm going to add my bacon in first. Searing that off. Everybody wish me well. Pray for me. Hopefully this bacon breaks down properly. I mean, I know what happened, but y'all know what happened, so let's all pray together. Oh my God, I'm so surprised. The bacon just really came and did its thing. It broke apart. It didn't stay frozen as I cooked it on heat. OMG. I need help. But for real, y'all ain't know I did, but y'all ain't know. So I had to play it off. So our bacon is now apart. It is now cooked through. I'm going to remove it from our pan. And I want all those juices. You know how I am about my juices. I want all those juices. So I'm just going to remove the bacon. And then I'm going to add my sausage into the pan of bacon grease. That just sounds good right now. Sausage and bacon grease. That's fat. And don't be coming for me because I'm a little thick, so I can say fat. Whatever. OMG. When people used to try to call me fat when I was younger, I would always say, yeah, and my mom feed me well. Like, you can't, what? People were like, you can't bully me, bro. Don't even try it. I good and still do. Your point? Look at the sausage. So good. Cooked in that bacon fat. Seared off. I'm adding it to my bacon. And then add in my peppers and onions. I'm just going to saute those in this bacon fat and that juice that was released by those sausage and get all that flavor on these peppers. I'm probably shake the pot about 6 times because I think I'm a chef. Nobody has told me to stop yet, so I'm gonna keep doing it. That's on period. I'm adding my garlic now and getting that sauteed until I smell those fragrances. Yo, watch this. 1, 2, 3 shakes. I play too much. OMG, I play too much. Okay, now I'm just adding in our washed, drained, and ready to cook cabbage. So I already said all the cabbage will fit, so I'm just making sure I get it all in there. Every little morsel, every little drop. And now I'm about to season it. I'm going to add in some salt, some pepper, garlic powder, a lot of garlic powder, onion powder. Y'all know the base that I do on just about everything I cook. Next we have some Tony's Creole seasoning. Love this stuff. And then we're going to just add in some red pepper flakes. I love my food spicy, so yeah, we're definitely going to add that in. So now I'm just combining everything, getting everything mixed through. Now I'm going in with a splash of apple cider vinegar, maybe 2, some chicken broth, and some sugar. Now I'm going to adjust the liquid as I see fit. I just want to get this cabbage initially melted down, and then I'm going to see how I feel with the liquid, and then add more as I see fit. So we're just going to cover it up and let that cabbage wilt down. We're going to check in about 5 or 10 minutes and see where it's at. Not where we want it, but it is wilted down. We are going to mix it around and probably do a taste test just to see how we're liking the flavors. So this is where I add back in my bacon and my sausage. This is going to also add flavor into the cabbage. So I'm not going to season it or add any more liquid at this point until I see how it tastes and how it looks after I let this cook down again. So I would say like halfway through your cabbage, get into your texture, your desired texture, add those meats in, let it finish cooking, and then see how you feel. So I did recover it and let those ingredients, cook together, wilt down. I'm going to taste it here, and I believe I need some more seasonings and a little more chicken broth, and I add those in, let it cook for a little bit longer. It's so crazy as a YouTuber because I find myself saying other people's slogans because they just make so much sense and they just are stuck in my head. Like there's one girl, she'd be like, "Look at that." Like that's how I felt, and that's exactly how it looks. Like, oh my God, look at that. Amazing. My house smelled so good after this. And am I a YouTuber? Is that what we calling this thing? Between us, me and you, friend, are we calling this thing? I don't know what to call this thing, guys. Taste test. I need everything. A big piece of cabbage, a small piece of cabbage, a pepper of any color or variety, an onion, a sausage, and a little bit of bacon. It was so good. I might make this again, like, very, very soon. Commercial break. Guys, don't forget, the So Icy Accessories website is now having a Valentine's Day sale. You will get our tennis ring, our tennis earrings, and our tennis bracelet for only $90. Happy shopping! Back to the video. This is the absolute perfect bite. Every piece of food that I put in this pan is on that fork, and it was just so delicious. I paired this with white rice and added shrimp the following day. Babe, your food done?